Hello, everybody, and welcome to a disabled team, and welcome to your match watch along of West Ham versus Feyenoord. How are you doing, Lee?
Yeah, good.
Sorry, Freiburg. Sorry, Freiburg, not Feyenoord. Freiburg.
Good.
Jessie will be with us shortly. She's going to be joining us in next 5 minutes. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Let's quickly see who's in chat, Lee. We have got Leeds Angels MOTO. Hope you're doing well at Leeds Angels. Evening, Stu and Jessie. She will be with us shortly, McLove. Don't you worry about that. Good evening, Avinda. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Is Avinda saying 2-1 West Ham with Winley? Do we show team news? Let's show team news. Here we go. So it seems. So, right, Lee. So let's go through West Ham side, shall I? Fabianski in goal, who's captain. Sufel, Mavropanos, Aguerd, Emerson, Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, Souček, Kudus, Paqueta, and Bowen. On the bench, it's Areola, Ogbonna, Zuma, Kera, Fornells, Ings, Creswell, Ben Rama, Maxwell Cornet. Right, Lee, I'm going to murder this team here. This is the Freiburg side. It's Ant Buller in goal, Gild, Ekstern, Salali, Saldaia, Hoffer, Ginter, Griffo, Makando, Gregor Tush, and Doran. Oh, well, that lead to the murder. Yeah, I did that. I murdered it. I murdered it anyway. Look, it's a big game for West Ham. They need to win this game to finish top at group. It's why he's put a strong side out there for. No Antonio Lee, so still injured. We're taking it.
Yeah, I think it's an injury. I think
it's an injury with him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
I don't know if it's an injury or worse injury.
Just watching David Moyes being interviewed, he's looking old, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, so West Ham are on 12 points along with Freiburg. West Ham's up first because they've got a 8 plus 8 goal difference. So if Freiburg win this game, West Ham are going to be up against some difficult opposition next round. That's why they need to win. The London Stadium are putting on a light show. I wonder if Awani's gone there today. I wonder if she got a ticket to go, bless her. Because she's been to a lot of these European nights at London Stadium, actually.
Yeah.
Well, the players are in the tunnels, guys. The players are in the tunnels. The Freiburg players look relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
They look really, really relaxed. Here comes West Ham, hopefully. They do look relaxed, though, don't they? The Freiburg players, Lee. Look at them. Smiles on their faces. Probably thankful that it bloody raining or snowing.
Mm.
They look a big team. They look a big team to Freiburg, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be as easy as we think for West Ham, I were going to tip West Ham to win this 3-1. I think it's going to be close. Here comes West Ham. Aguerd, Mavropanos. It's unusual for Fabianski not to come out first, isn't it? What I mean by that is getting to the front of the queue, being first one out of the dressing room, but he says to be last one out. Brother Lawrence is in the house. Hope you're doing well, Brother Lawrence. Hello, everyone from Lexington, Kentucky, USA. Come on, you Irons. 3-1. I thought I said about 3-1, Brother Lawrence. but they look relaxed. This Freiburg team in tunnel. Hi guys, hi Elite Angels. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Good to see you all in chat. Elite Angels say 3-2. 3-2 to Hammers. Bit of news come out today about that. It's the lovely Jess. Here she is, bless her. Hello, my lovely Jess. How are you?
Yeah, right, Julie.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, mate.
We look forward to this one.
Yeah, be a good game.
No, I mean, you're making your debut on our channel.
Ah, yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah, making your debut on our channel. The players are coming out onto the pitch. Fabianski, it's a proud moment for him, really.
Yeah.
This is where you'll see my West Ham, why people think I'm a West Ham fan of Jess.
Are they like your second team then, Stu?
If I lived in London, West Ham had always been my team. I won't be an Arsenal fan. I won't be a Chelsea fan. I won't be a Spurs fan. I've always had a soft spot for West Ham, from the days of Paolo Di Canio and stuff like that.
Mm.
You know, when you live in Bradford, your options is either Bradford City, Bradford Park Avenue, or Leeds United.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and I've been to Bradford City, but that's when Lee played up pitch at half time. But I was in my Leeds United jumper. I was sat there listening to my Leeds United game with my Leeds United jumper on. They'll never get me in a bloody Bradford City jumper. Definitely not. You're in Leeds, aren't you, Jess?
Yeah, I'm in Leeds, mate. Yeah.
Is it all right over there then?
Yeah, I'm about 10 minutes from Ellen Road, not far.
Wow. I watched Joe's show yesterday. It come on by accident. With recommendations, and it just plays after. I got it to the back end, so I thought I'd watch it from the beginning. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it, but I want to agree to everything they said, Jess, if I'm honest.
I think that's why Joe does that. Is it Final Whistle you were watching?
Final Word or something.
Yeah. I think Joe has them on. It's all different opinions, and it's some you agree with, some you don't.
I mean, I've always been I've always liked JT. I know he's a bit lively, you know what I mean? And I know he's a bit out there, but that's who he is, isn't it?
I like JT. Says it as it is.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, and I like it how he seems to have a way of explaining things. In his way. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Jess, did you see that article regarding Patrick Bamford, where he says that Sunderland have shown the league how to beat Leeds, set up and beat Leeds United?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Do you agree with that?
I think he got his tactics right, mate, but I don't think you want to wear that as a Leeds United fan, him coming out and saying it. You try to make them fans hate you that bit more.
I know.
He doesn't help his cause, does he, still sometimes?
Jermaine Beckford, no, he don't. Bless him, he don't. It's about just showing it line up. So I'm assuming you're watching it on Virgin or Sky, like.
Yeah, I've got it on Virgin. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're a bit same time as well. Then. I don't. They sent me links for his watch-along on Saturday. I don't know if you've got it as well.
No, he hasn't sent me it.
I'll send you it.
Yeah.
He asked me to try it. He says, "Did you press?" I says, "I could get on, Gary." He says, "Did you press live button?" I says, "No, because if I press live button, we go live, and then when you stop it, you'll have to reset it all up again, so that it will pointless." He's a panicker. I love him bits, but he's a panicker. Oh well, Freiburg are ready to kick off. Bit look of it. There we go. By the way, I saw that. I'd like to thank you for that Home Alone house as well. You have made my mind up about buying that now.
Decent, isn't it? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. You said it takes some building though.
It did. It took me about 3 months through it, but I worked nights, so it was just finding time with it. But I reckon if you spent a good few days on it, you'd get it done in a week.
Yeah, well, that's something I've got a lot on my hands. Is time, Jess?
Oh, you corner.
Corner to is it corner to Freiburg already?
Yeah.
Wow. Because I'm trying to talk to Jessie games on top. You think you're in charge of telling me what's going on. I watched the Liverpool game just before this.
Yeah,
they
I just
lost.
watched that one. Bit
I
disappointed.
thought there were kids, though, weren't they? A lot of them were kids.
Yeah, nobody were really playing that well known for Liverpool. We'd already qualified, Stu, so he had that luxury of doing that.
They didn't let him down, did they? Effort were there and commitment were there.
I'd like to see lines for that first goal, me, because I thought he was just offside.
Yeah, they did. They don't seem to show you the lines meant much these days, do they?
Which is
I
worrying.
think they go for off. I think that goal, their third for handball, were right call as well.
Yeah, that one was. What do West Ham need tonight? Just a point to go top and go through?
Yeah, they've already qualified.
But they don't want to go
can't be caught. Neither team can be caught. It's just that it's first against second, and West Ham don't want to be second and play against the top team.
The good
they've got an 8 goal difference, a plus 8 goal difference, Jess.
So draw would do all right tonight, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah. So a point's good for a point will be good for actually both. Well, it'll be good for both teams. They're both qualifying now. Neither of them can be caught. It's just a matter of who finishes top. They brought a few thousand. Then Freiburg did show you a picture on Twitter. They were all down to London State. Oh, you were mental. They've had a really good day out of it in London as well.
Not a bad team, though, are they, Freiburg? Neither.
No. I'll be honest with you. I murdered the team lineup, though. I won't lie. I murdered the names. Didn't know any of them. You're doing your show. You're going to be doing your show with Evelina.
Evie.
Yeah, Evie.
Yeah, she's good, is Evie. She knows her stuff.
Yeah, well, I need a picture of you and a picture of Evelyn. And then the name for your team, then I can design your badge.
Yeah.
Your channel and design your badge. Then
I'm going to
speak forward to that. I tell you what seems to be a good name for stuff. Summit Talks Football.
Yeah. I'm thinking that myself.
Or something like, I don't know, Football Heritage, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Heritage Football or something, I don't know. See, Gary's realised that he made a mistake straight away when he named his channel Watchalong Leeds, because all he can do on his channel really is Leeds.
Yeah, that is true.
It limits you to your audience then.
Yeah, because it's just basically
if you have an open audience, you can compete. You're not just battling with fans in that same fan base. Then
that's true.
Your horizons are open now. They're more broader. Here comes West Ham. You think Kudos is a good player? How they managed to get Kudos, I'll never know. Sure, hit the bar. Oh, that was Paqueta. Hit the bar, didn't he? Wow, what a strike that was.
He's good, isn't he, that Kudos?
Yeah, he's really good. He's Kudos. A lot of clubs were after him, apparently. Kieran, good evening, Kieran. Hope you're doing well, mate. Stu is a closet West Ham fan. Cheers, Kieran. You're a Southampton fan. Lee, put your West Ham kit on. That's Brother Lawrence. Is this a new person on the channel? This is Jess, Kieran. She's going to be starting her own channel up eventually, and I'm sure we'll all support her as much as we possibly can. I like West Ham. Yeah, I like West Ham too. Leeds Angels. I think I like the fan base as well. I think the fan base is fantastic. 4-3-3 Bowen in the middle, according to Brother Lawrence. Freiburg is a 4-4-2. Thanks, Brother Lawrence. I am about 30 seconds behind, so I paused you slightly. Thank you very much, Brother Lawrence. It was offside, Jess. It was offside, Jess. That goal, what Liverpool, what you're on about, Jess.
Yeah, I thought that.
Refs are rubbish. Refs are rubbish this season. Wow. Yeah, Piquet has started well, and in Brother Lawrence, but so has Kudos.
Do you think he'll be there next season, Dave Moyes? Because his contract finishes, doesn't it, at the end of next season?
The West Ham fans are hoping that he won't be.
Really?
Yeah. They've had enough at dinosaur football and tactics he plays.
I think he did Dave Moyes.
Well, he's done well for him. I mean, he kept him up. He's got him Europe 3 years in on bounce. It's just that we players like Kudos, Piquet, and Bowen. You'd expect him to be a bit more attack minded to football.
Well, they lost at weekend, didn't they? 5-0. So they had a bit of a miss. I think Fulham bet them, didn't they? So I do see where they're coming from.
And that's unusual, Jeff, for the David Moyes system losing 5-0. He's normally pretty good with his defense, isn't he?
Yeah. And they have got some good players, West Ham. I'd have Jared Bowen any day. He's a quality player.
What about Ben Rama? Remember when we were about to get him and then Bielsa plugged on him? Would you take Ben Rama, Jess, or do you think
I'd take him at least, yeah. Definitely.
You would?
That's that bit of quality, doesn't it? Which sometimes Leeds miss. I just
call him a lazy
player,
but I think it's stylish. I did my preview today with the Coventry game, you know. And I didn't realize just quite how you know, the last 5 games in particular, how well they've done.
Yeah, I mean, they drew last night with Southampton, which is a great point for them at home. Southampton, I think, what are they, about 10th now, Coventry? So we're lagging right near the bottom at one point.
Is it 10th or 14th? 14th?
Yeah, because it was there. But they did lose some good players in summer, didn't they, Coventry, to be fair?
Yeah, like Hamer and Gargoyle.
Yeah, he went to Sporting Lisbon, didn't he, one of them? And one of them in Premiership was Sheffield United, Hamer.
That's that Hamer, yeah. Apparently he's just starting to come good.
He looks an alright player. He played well against Liverpool a couple of weeks back, he did. Not a bad game.
Well, Liverpool, I mean, I think Sheffield United have done right thing going back to Wilder. I really do.
I think I'm shocked that he got sacked, to be honest, because it's a hard league, innit? I think the 3 that are there are going to go straight back down, to be honest.
Well, I have watched a lot of Sheffield United's games and Burnley games, but what I have watched of them, I would have thought Sheffield United would give him more effort than Burnley. On what I've seen, but you know, because it's Vincent Kompany, you know, it seems to be allowed to lose games, get relegated, and then get promoted again. That's if no other Premier League club comes in for him.
Oh, well defended. He's not a bad player for them. Freiburg, Doan, that Chinese, a good player.
Their fans are well up for this, you know. They're loving it.
Yeah, they're up for it, aren't they? They're bouncing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did a few watch-alongs, aren't you, Stu, with West Ham fans and that? Was I watching some of your videos?
Yeah. Titch and Kieran, I do a late night show with them. We do a late night show with Kieran and Titch. That's normally once a week at 10 o'clock. I believe it or not, Jess, I've got more West Ham subscribers than I have Leeds.
That's weird, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But no, I've seen him to have a good rapport with West Ham fans. Well, guess I have to say welcome to Jess then. Hope all is well. We'll make sure to check your channel out once you created it. Yeah, too right. Jess, what do you think of West Ham? What do you think that West Ham could play Liverpool?
Yeah, they've got a mid-cup, haven't they, next Wednesday in quarterfinals at Caribbean Cup, haven't they, Liverpool West Ham? Could be a good one to do a watch-along for Stu, that.
Yeah, we will do. I'll let Gary cover all Leeds games on his channel, and I'll cover up West Ham games and stuff on our channel.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I predict James Ward-Prowse free kick goal. Brother Lawrence, I met Brother Lawrence 2 years ago through a West Ham channel. Graham Potter for Man United. Yeah, I've heard about that, Leeds Angels, but apparently, according to Terry Flores, he don't think there's much truth in it. I mean, imagine them sacking Ten Hag and bringing in Graham Potter.
You think they'll sack him before Christmas, Stu?
Well, they're on about if he gets a bad result this week against Liverpool, every defeat is going to be sacked then. I just can't see it, Jess. They're not going to sack Ten Hag without having a replacement ready, are they?
I wouldn't have thought so, but he could be. I mean, he struggled at Chelsea, though, didn't he, Potter? Did all right at Brighton, but then he struggled at Chelsea, so he's a bit unproven for me.
Well,
it'd be a big call.
But I think yesterday we were talking about what's he called? Zidane being Man United manager up to yesterday. Today it's Graham Potter all of a sudden.
It'll be somebody else tomorrow.
Paper talk and social media talk, I'm afraid. Especially Twitter.
I don't have Twitter, Stu. I don't like it.
No, it is all negative. The only thing I use Twitter for, Jess, is to get my get team news on it. When I do my images, that's it. That's the only thing what Twitter's good for me. It's like Outlook, isn't it? If you use it, it's like Facebook. If you use Facebook for what it was intended to do, and that's find your old school friends, people who have moved out of area and find your friends and stuff, brilliant.
Good boy.
But if you use it with the wrong result, go on, shoot! 1-0 West Ham. Is he onside? Kudos. What a goal. That was close.
I think he's just on. Great goal.
Really good goal. How's that, Brother Lawrence?
Broke the line.
Well done.
I like how he's just sat there. That was a good goal, that. Not wrong with that. Broke the line there. Well done.
He was well onside, wasn't he?
Yeah. Easily.
Yeah, really good goal. Well done, kudos.
Took 3 out of game there. It's a great goal. I mean, there's 4 defenders there. He's well onside. We've all played him onside. Great goal.
Did it finish?
Where's he from? Ajax?
No, where did he buy kudos? We're at a Belgium side. It might have been where did he get kudos from? You'll be at time, he does up research.
Kudos.
Good player.
If they lose on Sunday, Ajax.
Yeah.
Ajax, you're spot on, Jess. You're spot on, love.
If good player. I think Liverpool were looking at him. He's decent. I like him. 3 goals in 5 matches. You can't complain at that.
So I remember Lee Gunner. Even Lee Gunner says, "Why didn't the likes of Arsenal go in for kudos?" They were all surprised that West Ham got him. They're surprised that he chose West Ham.
Some players are loyal when they're not. It's not all about a big name. It's about playing football, isn't it? And they use it as a stepping stone, don't you think? A lot of players start off with a bit of a mediocre, like a lot of players at Brighton, and then they move on, don't they, and branch out. to better clubs.
Yeah. That's what Rice did, wasn't it? Started his, he left Chelsea as a youth, joined West Ham, and then ended up going to Arsenal for silly money.
Doing well at Arsenal, isn't he? I like Declan Rice. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a really good player. If they lose on Saturday, it's sacked. Wow, goal, Brother Lawrence says. I hope he's not offside. Definitely not offside, Brother Lawrence. Kudos. Was that Aguerd with that brilliant pass? I think it might have been, West Ham are massive. Hiya, Derek. Hope you're doing well. West Ham are massive everywhere they go. Yeah. Brother Lawrence is a West Ham fan from across the pond. Just what West Ham want now, isn't it? Really good.
Don't have to go through that backstage qualifier, do they?
No, that was. I bet it's one thing they wanted to avoid, and it's one thing they have avoided.
Because there's some good teams dropped out of Champions League, isn't there, and gone into Europa League?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Man United ain't one of them, and unfortunately, neither is Newcastle.
I thought they were unlucky, Newcastle. I think they deserve a place. I think that penalty would have hit PSG.
Yeah, that would ever a penalty, were it?
I like to see Newcastle. I don't have any gripe with Newcastle. I like Newcastle.
They've been through Rinner for a few years, just to deserve all bit of good luck they get now.
Eddie Howe's quality. He's a good manager, is Eddie Howe.
Yeah. He did. Look what he did for Bournemouth.
I think if Nick Pope wouldn't have been injured, and he played in that game, I think they'd have won. Because I don't rate their goalkeeper, their second choice keeper, at all.
I don't know how true this is, Jess, but apparently they're in talks with De Gea.
I've heard same, I've heard same, and do you know what a signing that'd be? Even if they just had him for half a season, be a good signing for them.
Well, let's be honest, the only thing they have to pay is his wages. And maybe a signing on fee or bonus or whatever.
And they've got money on the show. They're not a team that can't afford to do that now.
I do like the way they've gone about the business, though, Jess. They haven't overspent, have they?
No, they've done it steady away. Not like Man City that just gone in and bought 10, 15 players. They've just nicely done it. Could still do with a bit of strengthening, though, for me. A couple of players are needed.
Yeah. I'd like to. I like Guimaraes. I thought he were really good yesterday. He were really good. Almiron, he's playing a lot better than I ever thought he would. He's bought into the project, but they were looking tired just yesterday.
Yeah, they were.
They were looking really tired. Almiron couldn't get back. And that's because of all injuries.
For them, it's just injuries, isn't it? I think they've had a few injuries and it's just killed them.
Well, I had to look at the injury table. I think they've got about 12 players out injured.
Man U have got 13. They're another team that have got massive injury problems.
The big game is is it Sunday? Man United play Liverpool.
Yeah, half 4 kickoff.
For an half 4 kickoff, that'll be a big game.
It's at Anfield, so we'll have crowd behind us, and I think it should be at 57,000 on Sunday. So hopefully we'll win.
Well, they've hardly got any players, have they?
Oh, Fernandez is suspended, and he got a silly booking. Slab's bloody injured. He's done his groin, hasn't
he? Yeah. They've got a fair few out. And I'm surprised, though. They've got a youth player. Keep forgetting his name, Meno or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He played 2 really good games for him, and then he goes and drops him. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But never mind. I don't get it.
Why would you going on back there that even none of us know? I think he's lost his team. If I'm honest, I don't think they want to play for him.
Well, he's fallen out. He fell out with Varane. He fell out with Sancho. He's fallen out with Rashford, apparently.
Ronaldo went because of him, more or less. That's what they say.
De Gea says it wasn't the club, it wasn't the team, it wasn't the teammates. He says Man United's just cursed.
I think what people need to remember with Man United is he hasn't got the squad that, like Sir Alex Ferguson had that luxury of having. I think people still in that mentality at Man United that they were 15 years back when they had Scholes, Giggs, Ferdinand, all them kind of players. They're not like that anymore. They don't
Arsenal was along the similar lines of when they won it 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was 15 years ago they won it when they went invincible and never won it again since. But the Arsenal fan base expect them to be as good as the Wenger, pre-Wenger, the beginning of Wenger days, and they're not.
No,
it's a different game now, isn't it, Jess? It's totally different.
More physical back then. It was. It would hard slog. You had to be a tough player. Yeah. There's too much of this fannying round nowadays, rolling around on the floor, and it's not physical enough for me now. If you got a challenge off Roy Keane back in the day.
Yeah.
Nowadays you don't see that a lot.
Ooh. You don't. Yeah, if Vieira could put his foot in and all, couldn't he?
He was a good player for Arsenal. Go on. Jared Bowen.
All about hard work and effort and enthusiasm back then, I guess.
He's a good player, isn't he, for West Ham, Jared Bowen? I think he goes.
Yeah, I'm glad he signed a new contract.
James Ward-Prowse is another one. What a good bit of business that was for West Ham. Cheap as well, 30 million quid for him. Bargain. Good player. I can't understand why he never gets called up for England. I really don't get it. Why he never gets called up.
Is it because of his name, do you think? James Ward-Prowse? I don't know. Is it the stamina that he could only take free kicks at Southampton? Because he's a lot more of a player than that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think Gareth Southgate has got his favourites. When you look at, no disrespect to Calvin Phillips, he doesn't really play a lot for Man City, but he's always picked in that squad.
Mm.
Harry Maguire's only just started to come into Man United team. He's another one that's always picked on that 25-man list. Does it always warrant it? No.
He's leaving Sterling now. Now, I know Chelsea are having the best of seasons, but Sterling's been their best player.
Yeah, he has. He's been all right for him.
And he's left him out for the past 2 games now. Yeah, Derek, everywhere we go, yeah, brother. Chickens and Hatch comes to mind when you see Newcastle. VAR takes too long. It does. VAR takes too long in England when it's a Premier League game, but in Europe it seems to be done a lot quicker. It seems to be done a hell of a lot quicker. Someone's gone down. I think he's been winded. He's been eating nads. Bit ball.
Mm.
Is that a Gued? Yeah, I think it's a Gued. Yeah, it's a Gued. No, it's not. Ooh. Someone getting some new boots on, kudos.
Yeah, just seeing that changing his boots.
I was impressed with that referee yesterday, Jess, for the Newcastle game.
What do you mean?
He didn't take no rubbish off of any of the players.
Yeah, he were on it, wasn't he? With back chat and that he were, yeah. Sideline money as well, having to go with one of their managers. Did he card one of them? AC Milan. Yeah, he were on it.
He were one of the assistant coaches or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Thought Newcastle were unlucky last night.
They had to go for it, didn't they? They had to go for it.
It'd be nice to see them drop into Europa League, but they even missed out on that, didn't they?
Go on, Bo. Is that Bo? Bowen. It's offside. Let's have a look.
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
Oh, don't you think they're a bit late with that flag though? There.
Yeah. Like you say, yeah, look, we're going to check this, don't worry.
Well, from that angle.
Are we going to see any lines?
It's gone to VAR. Has it gone to VAR?
Got to have. Yeah, goal check.
I thought it was just on.
No, offside's offside's the thing. I never saw a line though, did you?
No. Again.
It's annoying.
Nah.
Newcastle was unlucky. Yeah, you're right, Leeds Angels. You are right. Oh, Liverpool will win. Yes, so do I. I'll be cheering Liverpool on. Alice is a Liverpool fan.
Good choice. Good choice.
Well, she's from Cornwall, Jess, so they didn't have much of a choice down there for football either. Sorry.
Go on. Go on. Ooh. Okay.
Robin is on fire. Well, yeah, no, well, come on, so down there, they play polo and stuff like that, don't they? Polo. What's that thing called where they chuck that bloody? What do you play down there? What do you play down in Cornwall? Surfing. That's it, surfing. They do a lot of surfing. Should get a job. It's all right, mate. I'll get it tonight. I won't. Should I say? I'll be on sofa. Well, we're not being good. She's got a tenant garden for me, yes. Told her, get me a big shed up back at garden with electric in it. You'll never see me again.
Go on. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay.
How old's your lad then, Jess?
So my son's just gone 13, Stu. Harry.
Oh, wow. Teenager.
He plays football. He likes his football.
Good, good. Is he the one who played? Did he play at Bradford City?
We went to Bradford City to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, he's just broke. I think he's got his last game on Sunday. Then he breaks up for Christmas, Harry. And you know he likes Xbox, Stu. You know, like normal teenagers, just same old rubbish.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, though. It's just as long as they do their own work and have an outdoor activity. Why not?
He's a good kid. I know where he is, Stu. That's my main thing. He ain't hanging about on the streets. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's it. The one thing I'm proud of is never had police at my door for my kids ever.
How many kids have you got then, Stu?
I've got 5, 3 of my natural and 2 of my stepdaughters. Lee's you're second youngest of me. You're my second youngest, aren't you, Lee? Chloe's my daughter who's just that baby's my youngest. She's 20 now. So my eldest stepdaughter is how old tell him 32. 32. And I'm 40. Work that out. I'm 43. So I'm 43 now. So we're 18 when they come into my life, or when I come into their life, should I say? Come on, let's get another one before half time. When he's on fire, he's a good player. He's Gerard Bowen and Brother Lawrence. He really is. My friend's a bit keen at running. That's what's going to happen.
No, Daddy just gone.
Jessie will be back. She'll be back soon, will Jess? She'll be back. Feyenoord are not Feyenoord. You know, they're 1-0 down, but they aren't panicking yet. They're not panicking.
No.
But you got to say, Lee. I know you wind up the West Ham fan base, so but you've got to say West Ham have been good for the 1-goal lead.
Yeah, honestly, where it's just fine orders. It's simple. It's not just fine orders.
In table,
No, it's German side.
it's a German side. Yeah, no, didn't you know? Well, can you tell us some scores from around Europe, Lee? Let's see if that helps everybody.
Ajax are winning 2-1.
Ajax are winning 2-1.
Brighton's still 0-0.
Brighton is still 0-0.
Rangers winning 2-1. Gets away Betis.
Rangers are beating Real Betis.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for Rangers.
That's it. So finally.
What about champion? Is there any championship games on today, Lee?
No.
No.
No. No.
That starts tomorrow. The World Championships at the Ali Pali.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we do. Don't we? Do we like that festival offside? Offside.
I'm looking forward to that darts.
You're looking forward to darts?
Yeah, when people just talk about Falcons or something. Get drunk.
Get dressed up and drunk. Yeah, he's offside. What a good call by the linesman. Really good call.
Yeah, get drunk. I'm looking forward to watching darts tomorrow night. That's the best time of year. That's the best time of year.
Well, when darts comes on.
The summertime, yeah.
You know Christmas is coming then, don't you, Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Total attempts, 3 shots each. Jessie's back. Here she is.
What happened there, mate? Internet just went a bit funny. Everything just disconnected itself.
But there's me thinking that we upset you, Jess.
No, mate. It just all went a bit funny. Internet, I don't know what happened. That paid bill, mate. There's so much wrong with it. It's been playing up a bit all day, to be fair.
Lee's Angels likes the darts too. Yeah, it's a good laugh. It's darts. Yeah, Jess has paid the internet bill, Lee. You don't have to worry about that. That's Gary who forgets to pay it. Gary does forget to pay his internet bill.
He's over.
He flies back on Friday. Saturday. Comes home Saturday, doesn't he?
How long's he over for? About 4 weeks?
3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. But then we've been talking and he's on about making, Wilfred's 2-year-old now and he wants to let Wilfred have an upbringing in England. He says in Indonesia it's not very good for him.
I get that.
Yeah, he was saying, because he's English and his wife's Indonesian. He says they do get a lot of looks when they're out in like with shopping malls and stuff. They get a lot of looks.
Why? Because of age difference? Or?
Yeah, according to Gary, there's still such thing as a racial problem in Indonesia. It hasn't, it's that far behind, Jess. It's mad. It's really the police are crazy over there. You can pay him a bribe to let you go.
I couldn't live over there. Not how IUPs in them flats. No chance.
Only good thing for you, lady. So he's right. He lives above the mall. So lift straight down into the mall for your shopping, away you go.
Oh, that's all right. At least he's got a lift, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, and he says rent's dirt cheap.
You think he'll come back here?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I really do. I think he went over there because of his family situation. He's worked a few years now for Indonesian government, being a teacher, so he'll get that pension to look forward to, and then he'll come back and do so. He can do it. He could become an English teacher in this country at primary level.
Yeah.
So, and they're always looking out for teachers now, aren't the schools?
Yeah, that's true. Good ball. Oh, I'm lucky.
Love the crowd at the darts. Leeds Angel says, Lee, what's the Brighton score? 0-0.
Yeah.
Hi, Jess. Hi, Stu and hi, Lee. Hiya, Rob. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you. Break up soon, don't you, Robbo? You break up for Christmas, don't you? So it'll be available for watch-alongs and stuff.
Sound. Mark Merrier, isn't it, Stu?
Yeah. Well, I'm in January. The first week in New Year after New Year's Day. Danny Rumsey, LUSC Rumsey. Oh, he wants to do like a weekly show with us all. Me, you, Malik, Danny, and Robbo, and and Gary, where we talk about early leads. So that should be good.
Yeah, it should be a good laugh. I like Danny. Danny supports everybody, doesn't he? Danny Rumsey is good luck.
Yeah. And do you know what I like about him, Jess? He's not frightened of correcting people when they're wrong,
Yeah.
He corrects me all the time. I love it. I think it says. I want people to correct me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely.
Don't want people to pussyfoot round me.
Oh, I get it.
Your partner in crimes in chat.
Right, Evie. A nice one, mate. How do you think West Ham are playing, Stu? I think they've done enough, haven't they? Doing well.
Yeah, they've done enough to do 1-0 up, haven't they?
Yeah.
Lee winds West Ham fans up by saying that they're going to get beat 4-0 every week, but even he says that West Ham have done enough for 1-0 lead.
Defended well for me. Scored a goal, and that's about it.
The only thing what a lot of West Ham fans say about that stadium, the atmosphere, it's since they moved into it, it's dead. Even though it's a full house,
Upton Park, there, ground. Upton Park, is that where they played?
It used to be Upton Park, didn't it? Yeah, it used to be Upton Park, didn't it? But then pulled it down Med Apartments.
They're too far away from ground for me. Like, I like to be sat right on edge. Like Bradford City, if you look at that, that's quite sat. You sat right next to a pitch at Bradford City. It's quite. Whereas that's further back, and I think that creates more of an atmosphere sometimes than when you put further back. People like to feel it, don't they, Stu, right next to players throwing it in, and that the atmosphere creates even better.
Well, we're losing another stadium like that in Goodison, aren't we? Goodison, you're close.
Yeah. But have you seen that? Well, I were in Liverpool a few months back, and it's coming on nicely, their stadium. That'll be finished soon.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice stadium, definitely. And I think they've done well of getting by docks as well. I think it's nice down by the river and whatever, Spike River or whatever it is. Liverpool docks, isn't it? That's where it is.
Yeah. Just passing it about out the West Ham nicely, just passing it side to side. Just looking for that little bit of space out, that bit of pocket.
I mean, Paqueta's a really good player, Jess, as well. I like Paqueta.
He's good, isn't he?
I say Paqueta? It's pronounced Paqueta, but I call him Paqueta.
Man City, that's nice. Nice. Emerson. I like Emerson, though. I think he's all right. Oh. Okay. Did he come from Chelsea, Emerson?
Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, he's been about a bit, hasn't he, him? Mind you, they've had some players in the time, West Ham, Carlos Tevez, Jessie, they've had some real good players.
John Terry, Frank Lampard.
Yeah.
Rio Ferdinand.
Played for him, and he was a good player for him.
We bought Rio Ferdinand from him.
Another good player for him. Yeah. And they were unknowns when they come in Premiership, both of them, Mascherano and Tevez. And look what they went on to succeed with. Tevez at Man City, Mascherano at Liverpool. Jessie come and played for us. He's from West Ham.
They even had what were they called? What were they called? Even had Jack Wilshere play for him after Arsenal, didn't they?
Yeah.
And that other player, oh gosh, went to play. Really fit. Begins with F from Arsenal. Forgot his name. It was near the end of his career, but he went there as well. They've had some good players with West Ham. I do like that player you're on about, though, Jess, that Durand, whatever he's called.
Yeah.
He looks a threat for them.
He's coming in again here. Little shot, good save. Fabianski, easy save for him there. He's one of their better players in. Now we should break now. Danny Ings, though, he can't get a sniff, can he, at West Ham squad? I thought he did well when he went there.
I think he scored 1 goal in 22 appearances for him or something.
When he was at Liverpool and Southampton, he was doing really well.
Go on, shot.
Go on, shoot. 2-0. Brilliant goal. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just
really good team
about
goal.
30
Nice.
seconds behind you. That's nicely played, though, isn't it? The build-up to that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's
really
so nice. What a goal. Great goal.
Yeah, lovely.
Quality. Great goal. 2 good goals, isn't it, tonight for them?
Yeah, really good team. Really good team first half of football as well. Attack-minded as well. So hopefully, that at least West Ham fans can't say it's been defensive because they've been attacking.
Not at all.
Forget it to Alvarez. Alvarez once.
Well played, Alvarez.
Really good touch by Bowen.
Just nice.
Really good. Yeah, lovely. Really good goal.
Nice.
2-0. Well deserved and all.
In with that confidence, it's him where he'll be as well, which is good. That he knows he's going to be there. Bowen knows. Look at that. Intelligent football. Really well played.
Yeah, they're playing well. Everly, they're playing really, really well at West Ham. But good for the lead anyway. Really good. Last day at work today, mate. Good to hear, Robbo. Danny is a good lad. He is a good lad.
Yes.
He's carry over this week, isn't it? Yeah, he flies back on Saturday. Leeds Angels flies back Saturday, so we're going to be covering his watchalong on his channel for him. Bless him. Danny is a good egg, like him, even though his prediction made us lose the other day. I think he's gone 1-1 this time. I think he says it's going to be a 1-1 draw this time. He's going for.
What do you think, Stu, on Saturday?
I'm going to go 2-1, Jess. I'm going to go Leeds.
I've said the same, mate. I've said the same. What about Lee? What's Lee thinking?
3-2 Leeds.
You think it's going to be close, don't you, Lee?
3-2.
I think I just hope his home record can keep us going. That's all.
What is it? 10 unbeaten at home now, Leeds.
Yeah. We haven't lost all season, have we? At home. Score.
Scoreboard.
All right, sorry, mate.
Offside.
To be good for the 2-0 lead. Well deserved, everybody.
Yeah.
London Stadium. Oh, and they hate that stadium. The West Ham fans do. You're right, Leeds Angels. London Stadium isn't it now? West Ham. Apparently, a lot of local vendors lost their jobs when they moved. Yeah, they did. A lot of businesses went out as well. You're right, Evely, you really are. And they were promised. They were promised stuff, but they never got it. Never happened. Brother Lawrence's goal. Moyes will be happy. It's a stadium I want to go to. I definitely want to go watch a West Ham game. 100%. It's a lot easier to get a ticket for a West Ham game than it is Leeds game, Jess.
Wow. Crazy that, isn't it? How much does that hold, that stadium?
70. Is it 70? I think it's Brother Lawrence, is it 70,000? That's the seat stadium. Let's have a look.
Wow.
It's 80,000. 80,000 it holds.
Does it fill that, Stu, every week?
No,
No.
no.
So how far is that stadium actually from West Ham?
20-minute train ride on tube.
So you can understand why that don't fill out when Upton Park would bang straight in West Ham, wasn't it? You know, more or less slap in the middle. And now that's a 20-minute train. That puts people off to start with, doesn't it, that, to be fair?
Yeah, it does.
It'd be like Liverpool being based in Tranmere or something. It takes that sting out of it a little bit, doesn't it? That where you should be based in your own city. It'd be like Leeds based at Huddersfield or something. It
don't feel right, would it?
No,
it won't feel right.
Half time.
And also, just because it's so in middle of nowhere, if the tubes aren't running, you can't get to the stadium. You can't get to it.
That's silly, isn't it?
Crazy. I say like we're in the middle of around houses and stuff. It's a bit like Bradford City at Manningham. That's how it was for Upton Park.
Yeah.
The estate.
Do you think most West Ham fans would have been happy to stay there at Upton Park?
Yeah, they wanted to. They did. But they were promised that they'd be, if moving to that stadium, they can challenge you for Champions League and stuff like that. But it never happened. Never happened. And I guess when you make promises, Jess, and it's a bit like a politician, isn't it? They can promise you world, and once you get there, it's too late. They can go back on it. I hope he never moved from Ellen Road.
I don't think Leeds would ever move from Ellen Road, do you? I think they might redevelop Ellen Road, but I couldn't see him ever moving.
Well, they're on about they've got the capacity, haven't they? They've got the funds to make it that 55,000 seater now, haven't they?
They'd fill it though, wouldn't they, Stu? To be fair.
Yeah, of course they would. Yeah, of course they would. Yeah, that's one thing to say about the
league. Highest ones for attendances out there at home, Leeds, other than Sunderland. Second in Championship for attendances.
We always sell out as a way allocation as well.
And let's face it, if you'd have had 7,000 tickets for Sunderland, it'd have been a 48,000 fill if they'd have let you have them tickets, because that would have filled Sunderland out.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
And I like to see big stadiums full.
If you looked at game on Tuesday, that side and this side were empty, wasn't it? And why would you want to sat there as a fan? Never get that.
No, I'd definitely rather give an allocation to away fans if it meant that my stadium were full for that one game. Definitely, it'd be something I'd be looking forward to play. Moyes will be happy. Leeds Angels saying, and it bowing to Alvarez, baby. Nice passing. Yeah, it was, brother Lawrence. It really was. Yeah. West Ham are massive everywhere we go. 2-0 to Peak. Robbo says. And it's expanding to 68,000. 80,000 was when the Olympics was on. Right. So it's about 50. It's about 60,000 seat stadium then, isn't it? And then they're going to expand to 68. Well, they must have had a load of seats around near it, near it in a bit. They took them all away with that track and field thing. I don't like stadiums when they've got a track and field thing running around pitch. It doesn't look right.
A lot of stadiums like in Russia and that are still like that, are they? Where they used to host the Olympic Games. There's a lot of old stadiums like that in Belgrade and places like that where you've got running track going around.
Same as Bradford Park Avenue at Horsford. That's still got the running track round it. That's a crazy stadium.
Played on that pitch. Yeah, played on that pitch.
Crazy stitch. It's a crazy stadium, that. Yes, Derek, that is correct. At one point, the training ground was meant to be getting built on the old Matthew Murray school site.
A few years back, that one at Robbo, though. Yeah, I remember that, but Not a few years back, one of them really done up with it since. Maybe not 49ers are in charge, though. They might actually move it somewhere a bit closer than Wetherby.
It's a long way to go in it from it's a long
Yeah.
track from where it used to be. My dad used to go in Riviera, and he used to watch, you could go watch them train.
You weren't one that right next to it then, back in day.
Yeah. You could used to go watch them train and everything. But, you know, it were really good back in them days. Now it's all bloody, it's extra security and everything. You can't get nowhere near it.
Right, so I'm just going to jump off and make a cuppa, and I'll be back with you for the second half.
Yeah, go for it, love.
I won't them off. Just get a quick cuppa. All right, pal. Catch you in a bit.
You will, love. I think, I think, all these all these training grounds. I think what they should do is, to encourage kids to play football and stuff.
Yeah.
Have school trips. Have school trips where they can go to where schools can go, watch them train, get like royalty when they're there. Take a bit of time out. Spend a bit of time with kids from schools, and then. The kids the kids can go home, tell the family what, the friends with all the pictures to take, and it'd be brilliant for them. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Yes, it was. That's going back a bit, Peacock Whites. I left in '96, and it was talked about then. Brother Kieran, hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. West, we are massive again. Stu and Lee, you've been good for lead. Brother Kieran, you've been really, really good for lead. 2-0. I think if you can't balance the play, you've been very good for it. I really do. And you've been attacking as well, Kieran. You've been playing attacking football. See, this is what I don't get about Moyes. When he needs to play attacking football, he does. But 9 times out of 10, it's too pedestrian. Whereas now, I mean, I think Piquet has been brilliant. I think Kudos has been absolutely fantastic and all, if I'm honest. Bowen's been right up there. I even think Souček's been getting himself about a lot as well.
Yeah.
Definitely leads Angel. Alvarez with a good a goal and an assist. Yeah, he's doing really well. He's Alvarez, brother Lawrence. Really is. That was a brilliant goal by Kudos. Look at that though. Watch the touch from him. Aguerd, look at this for a ball from Aguerd. Look at this. It's great. It's great awareness from Aguerd. He knew exactly where to put it. See you later. He'd left it for dead. Before that defender even knew that he'd lost his man, he were on penalty spot. That's how quick Kudos is. You know what I mean? That's how quick he is. My old school was William Gaslon in Muggy. Geezer, good first half. 2 right, you're spot on. And how's my brother? How are you doing, brother Kieran? What's weather like out in Australia? Is it reaching 30, 40, 35 degrees or out yet? I must admit, it hasn't been too bad in England. It's been a bit warmer than what it was last week. Last week it was like it was like living in a fridge, in a freezer. It was like cold.
Still cold.
Still, it still is cold. And still, speaking about being cold, love, is it possible for a cuppa, please?
What minute is that in? Oh, doghouse now, like,
They are not offering pretty much comfortable here, Lawrence. Yeah, it's comfortable. Right, so you went to Matthew Murray School Rivals. Wow, I don't know where that is. I'm assuming it's the stadium. Agree. Thanks, Sil. I let it go cold. Agreed, they are standing around letting us pass effectively bad spacing. 35 degrees, 40 degrees in Sydney. So it's 35 degrees in Biddersburg, Australia, 40 degrees in Sydney, Lee. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Apparently, Bradford's got snow on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of December.
Oh, it's third.
Yep.
What's the day of the What's the day of the
Yeah, I know. That's the day I won't be able to do Watchalong on week 26th, unfortunately.
What's the day of the I don't know if we can each switch.
Big game. See, I'm making a bloody big game, but what can I do? You know, family comes. Your grandma comes first. You're all right. You can watch it.
I mean, I can't watch it.
Well, you'll be in here watching game. I'll be in there keeping grandma entertained.
What, 23rd?
I think she's coming up at 23rd. Yeah.
Let's have myself off.
We'll see. We'll have to see what's happening on 23rd. She might not come until 26th. I'll definitely be missing Boxing Day game, though. You know, like we've got Kaylee and Reese here.
Preston, our friend.
I'm not worried about Preston. We should beat Preston. Shouldn't we?
You know, in the way, Preston.
Yeah.
A Boxing Day, they're playing away. Ordered. Apparently, I don't know how it is now. I just look at these Twitter page.
Oh, we're right and do it.
I've been looking at these Twitter page. Apparently, about 8 person injured.
Please.
Mm.
Right. Is that because of this illness? What's going around?
Must be.
Quickly tell me how Brighton are doing.
No, our time.
Nil at our time, right? So what players are out for Leeds?
Oh, I don't know, but I know about a couple. I think about 8 players out for Leeds.
Wow. Press conference is going to be interesting tomorrow, then, isn't it?
Yes. Can't wait for the press conference. See
Who's available and doing?
Right, the first commentary. Injury news. 8 players out and 1 adult.
Right, so 8 players are out and 1's out. Right.
Who's out? I think it's a away team. Injuring us.
Is it telling you who it is?
No. But probably the away team.
Well, for anyone who hasn't seen the team news, I will quickly show you team news for the start of the second half. There we go, in all its glory. West Ham fans, are you pleased that Fabianski's been given captain's armband? You know, especially with Bowen on pitch and Piquet and, you know, Ward-Prowse and Aguerd and stuff. Is Fabianski the right captain for you? I think he is.
So which is the injuries? Sam Bowman will be out for a few weeks with a hamstring injury.
So Mrs. Sam Byron.
Cooper's out.
Cooper, with you, yeah.
Geltard's out.
Geltard.
And who else is out? Who else? Cooper, Geltard. Ayling.
Ayling's out.
Dallas is out.
Dallas is out. Yeah, we knew about that.
And Fairpool.
Fairpool's out. So there's a fair few players missing then, ain't there? But we should be all right. We should be all right. We should be able to feel the reasonably strong team to face Coventry.
I know Coventry got about 1 per out.
Coventry's got 1 player out so far. Right, fair enough.
Come on, then.
I just think.
Mrs. Come in. No, you're not coming, mate.
Yes, we. Looks like start of the second half. Yes.
Do you recognise making changes?
Yeah, no. But I think I'll make one in about 70th minute. With someone like
want to say Danny Ingsbury.
I'm gonna say Kudos will come up. Kudos comes off, and Cornet goes on.
I want to say Danny Ingsbury. Oh, second.
Definitely these Angels. I like seeing Fab with the armband. He's a leader on the team, regardless he's lost his starting job for the Premier League matches. Lawrence, who is the better keeper in your opinion? Is it Areola or is it Fabianski? Be interesting, and you, brother Kieran.
Who do you think, Stu?
But I've been taking a close interest in West Ham since just after lockdown, and I mean properly, you know, with fans and stuff. And I don't think Fabianski did an awful lot wrong to lose his place, if I'm honest.
No, me neither.
What you going to say, lads?
Oh, second half started. Sorry, guys. Let's move it on to the right time, Lee, shall I? No, I think Fabianski's is a good keeper. I know he's getting on a bit in age now, but for me, he's all right.
Experienced. I don't mind him. I don't think he's done out wrong neither. But it's hard, and it's a bit like at Arsenal, isn't it? They've got them two keepers, and it's right hard to pick between them. Unfortunately, Ramsdale's lost his place, hasn't he?
I am still in agony with my tooth out. Painful, brother, Robbo. Painful, mate. Areola is a better kicker at this time, but his distribution is somewhat an issue. And then Kieran says there's not much in it, Stu, but Areola is the future. I think that's what it is, isn't it? I think I want the keepers can keepers play at a high level. I mean, in this day and age without science, I'd say about 40.
Mm.
You know, they look after themselves pretty well, don't they? Let's be honest. Yeah. Here comes that West Ham break. Oh, unlucky Kudos. Well done, Bowen.
Okay.
Looking at about well, West Ham.
Yeah.
Started it well.
Okay. Oh, Kudos has played well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I like Kudos. I think it's one of their stars in making, definitely.
He'll be another one that big club. Sorry, I'll come for him before long. He's good.
Great ball. Go on, Emerson. Oh, Emerson might have got on score sheet, right?
I mean, he's knocking on, isn't he, Emerson? What is he, 35, 33, 34?
Something like that, yeah. He's been around block a bit, hasn't he?
Wow.
West Ham have got a really, really good youth academy. They always have had a good youth academy. But for some reason, Moyes doesn't seem to trust playing him.
He's 29.
Oh, he's 29, Emerson.
Wow, I thought he looked older than that.
He looks older, doesn't he?
He must have just been around a long time.
Where's he from?
Came from Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Play for Roma as well. Tamori looks a good defender, doesn't he? For Roma. Roma for
Newcastle.
Milan.
They were playing yesterday. Milan, yeah. Is another player who struggles to get in England set up.
Mm-hmm.
There's one at 2 hours late.
Come to say, oh no, is he?
And there's one up bed. Look, a bit like our pug is that our pug. He has run it out. Honest, shouldn't have run it out, but he does to take over.
He's done. Believe. She cries at Dave. If him don't let her up, she cries and cries to come up.
Yeah.
Like baby, aren't you? No.
Good.
Leeds Angels says dentists are butchers. Some of they are these days. They can't wait to whip your tooth out and kick you out for the next patient.
Pictures just got 4-1 now.
Olympiacos are winning 4-1.
Yeah.
Wow. I meant keeper, not kicker. I'm thinking of doing a test run for a live to test my mic. If you fancy a chat, Stewie and Jess. Look, whenever you want us to come on, mate, let me know and I'll be on. I'll make time for you. You know. Well,
Oh, well played then. Look at that little bit of skill then. Oh.
Cool. How are you doing, Lee and Stu, Jess and Amanda? Oh, Avinda catches same. He lives down the road from us, so he gets on a bus a lot. And Lee caught Lee on bus coming home today. Was it today?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Oh, I like Jessie," says to Avinda. So he likes you, just as Avinda.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. He's a nice lad, though. He supports you well done, his Stu. To be fair, he's always in.
Yeah, I love him. Look, I love him to pieces.
Did that play for us when scored.
Yeah.
Yes, to our fans.
They did the cross hammers. Yeah, no, he's a good lad. He's loyal, you know what I mean, and I love him for it, you know. And he's been close. He's been Leeds friend for years. I am finding well. I'm glad to hear that you find him well, Avinda. So, man, hope you're doing well, mate. Good evening, lads and ladies. Yep. Love your dogs, Jess.
No, somebody likes you, Prig.
Get in there, Robbo. Thank you, Leeds Angels. And I like my friend Lee as well. You do, don't you, Avinda, mate? You do. Oh, it's done well to get away there. Did the Freiburg player?
Yeah.
Shame that we're not on it. No final product.
Good boy.
Alvarez has played well tonight for him as well. He's had a good game.
Yeah, like it's a player, isn't he, Jess, where he does the basics well.
Yeah, he does. Go on.
Have we seen the last of Freiburg at Leeds, Jess, do you think?
I do, mate. I think he'll be gone in January. I think he'll maybe go out on loan or they'll sell him to I think he'll go to Spain, mate. Don't you? Do you think his time's up?
I do, yeah. The only thing I will respect him for is that he didn't jump ship like the rest of them.
Yeah.
I respect him for that. Look, I've always said that, right? These players, if they wear a white shirt, I'll support them,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Oh,
you know,
Lucky Bowen.
We've had some players who haven't been quite out up there for skill level, but for commitment level and attitude level, we've had some second to none players.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a soft spot for players like Alioski. I loved Alioski.
Yeah, player one, I liked him myself.
Fornells, is it Fornells coming on? Looks like it. Done it for West Ham eventually. He's getting ready anyway.
Yeah.
It's a bit early for David Moyes.
Bit early for David Moyes, 52 minutes. You're right, it is, Lee.
Is it Pablo Fornells coming on?
Yeah, it's a shame for Pablo Fornells, you know. He's a really skillful player. But every time Moyes brings him on, he plays him in a position what in his own.
That was nice.
And he stands out.
Oh, that was a nice little bit of skill. Well played. Come on, yellow card, ref.
What's going on?
Do you see anybody leaving it transfer window for Leeds, Stu?
What? It's January.
In January, do you see anybody else leaving?
Yeah, I tell you, a player who I think will be going, and it won't be a nice thing, but I think Geltard will go.
He's not getting much game time, is it at all?
No.
Cresswell could be another issue that goes as well, because he ain't getting a sniff, is he, at all?
Yelder.
How's what?
Shoot.
Oh.
I'm not saying sell him, but I think we might let him go out on loan. But I think if a good offer comes in for Geltard, we'd take it.
Oh.
I mean, I don't. I don't think we'll sell Bamford. I just don't think we've got any other cover without him. I think for Bamford's sake, he needs to go, Jess. For his own sake, he needs to go.
I think he's on mental health. I think he needs to go. But you'll see somebody coming in for him on his wages and saying, look, we'll take him on a 3-year contract. No. A loan deal might be the best option all round for Leeds and for Bamford. Get him out there, get him playing, get his confidence back. And you never know, if he came back in May, he might just do it. I think he needs that. But if you listen to JT on Joe's last night, he was saying he'd like to see him start. And now I don't see him. He comes on for 10 minutes. What he can do in a game in 10 minutes, you can't. I'd like to see him start, and then let's have an opinion. So I think there's too many opinions that go about him, but what can he do in 10 minutes? I think let's see him play for 70, 80 minutes, see what the guy can do.
And it's like, I forgot his name, top right-hand corner. He's on that Auto Knows Better podcast.
Luke,
yeah. Luke was spot on when he says there won't be many players in Championship who want to face Bamford, Patrick Bamford. They don't. It's his movement, Jess, isn't it? He might not have the confidence of balling back at net, but he's still got that movement for the striker.
Mm-hmm. He still holds the ball up well, mate, to be honest with you. If you watch when he comes on, he does hold that ball a little bit better than Pro. Because, everybody goes on about Bamford, but Pro went missing on Tuesday. I don't think he did a lot.
Do you think Pro's just doing enough though with that one goal in every 2 games he's averaging?
Yeah.
And people are thinking that he's having a really good season for it, because I'm like you. I thought Rutter was struggling yesterday. I thought Perot were non-existent.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think Leeds struggle with teams that come in with a low block that, are hard to break down, and that's what they struggled with on Tuesday. They couldn't break Sunderland down. The midfield were overrun. They're trying to play it through the midfield, but there's 4 midfielders there. Then you've got the back 4, and they defended resolutely. You can't come in and say, Leeds. And what annoyed me a little bit with his press conference when he says after the game, I don't think we deserve to lose. I think we were better the team. Yeah, in possession-wise, you're probably a better team, and in stats-wise, but that don't win you games. I think something has to give sometimes with Farke, but these substitutions are too late for me. I don't know about you, Stu, but I think they're just far too late.
The thing that upset me with Barker as well is when he accused Sunderland of parking bus. I don't think they parked the bus.
They played.
I don't think they did. I thought they knew when to press us. They knew when to back off us, and they had equally as many chances as what we had, and they took theirs.
As a looking in, Sunderland haven't got a manager. They've got an assistant manager that's in charge of them, and he got his tactics, Dodds, spot on. That says a lot, doesn't it, Stu, to be honest?
Mm. Do you think he has got a plan B, Barker, or is it
plan A? Has he got a plan D? Has he got a plan E? Because it's all plan A, route 1. What is his plan B?
I agree with you.
You see him play majority of the time the same 11. He brings subs on for me sometimes far too late. And when he does, like he brought on he had 4 or 5 strikers up front at one point for Leeds on Tuesday night. No. And the problem is, if Leeds don't go up this season, people will start asking questions. Is he the right man to have us? If he gets us up this season, it'll all be forgotten. But if he don't, people will start nitpicking at his subs, his tactics. You know it is, Stu. It's fickle football. Can be loved 1 minute and hate the next.
And at Leeds, we seem to be, we're a bit more demanding on us managers, aren't we?
That goes with the stature of the club, doesn't it, Stu? Leeds are. They're not one of these little clubs like Plymouth or Ipswich even. Not that they're a little club, but they wouldn't have thought in their wildest dreams as a fan at start of the season, we'll be sat in 2nd place. No chance.
No. Whereas Leeds, it were an expectancy that you had to get back up.
They'd have been happy as an Ipswich fan, I suppose, at the start of the season. We just stay in Championship this season. He's done an excellent job, McKenna. You can't knock the bloke. And he hasn't had a lot of money either. He's done really, really well. And let's hope for Leeds' sake that they turn up on Saturday and get a performance and they beat Ipswich next week.
Yeah, that's well. Ipswich play at dinner time on Saturday, don't they? They've
Yeah.
got a dinner time to not to Norwich. The only good thing about that for Leeds is we'll know what we have to do. If
Mhm.
they get a win, we have to win. I don't, because you can't go into you can't go into New Year break 13 points behind.
No.
It's
I mean,
it's a lot of points to catch up on.
when I've done final whistle a couple of times with Kate on her show, and she says to me, "What do you think come Christmas where Leeds be?" And I'll say, "Look, mate," and I said this a couple of months ago, it'll be a bit of an up and down season for Leeds. They'll go on a run of winning 4 or 5, and they might lose 1 or 2, draw 1 or 2 that they should have won. I think everybody come into it thinking because we've been relegated, we'll just go straight back up. And
Yeah,
you know, sometimes that complacency can creep in with fans as well, thinking, well, you know, like when they lose on Tuesday or they're drawn at Rotherham, they make a bigger deal of it than it actually is, because that league is a league where anybody can beat anybody. It's not like Premiership where you have your top 6 and you think, right, we're not going to get points from them. We have to look lower down the table. You look at Championship, any game in that league is winnable. And Leeds should have won some of them games, Stoke, but he changed it, and he didn't change it right. August,
no, I agree.
You know, August were a bad month, but he, at the time, had to go with what he had. I mean, you look at that Birmingham game, and he had 2 goalkeepers on bench, Stu. So it has come a long way, you know, from August. But I still believe there's work to be done with Leeds. I really do.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think we finished the article by a long way. I really don't. I think at some games as well, it's like Gary nail on head when he says we have been lucky in some of our wins.
Yeah.
We have been lucky. You know, the Norwich game when he brought on, we had six strikers. What turned that game round?
Mhm.
Now, no, I don't think. I think that was just desperation. If I'm honest, I don't think that was a game plan. I think that was just desperation.
That would just throw the kitchen sinking for me, Stu. Get them on and let's see what they can do. Because what the 2-0 behind at Norwich weren't there at one point? And they won
down,
it.
yeah. Yeah,
Somerville scored in 83rd minute or something daft, you know. And then if you look at Ipswich, that were a 4-3. That was a lucky game.
I agree with you. I don't. Jess, what do who do your dogs support, Leeds Angels?
They're a bit like me, mate. They're the mixed Liverpool Leeds. Oh, no
so
penalty.
has it been a good game? This has been a good game. Not West Ham have been playing really well. West Ham, they've been attacking as well, which is unusual for West Ham.
Yeah.
But they've been attacking. Peacock White says a lot of them are as bad, if not worse, than the 6-6. What the 1-2 jump ship. I kind of agree with that. I do. I kind of agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, though, I tell you which Leeds player's having a really bad shocker. Brendan Aronson.
He's not having a good. They reckon he's coming back, don't they, from Union Berlin in January? They're going to send him back.
Yeah, they reckon that his surplus to requirements is just not. He can't go it.
So if he comes back to Leeds, and obviously Leeds are going to be probably looking at loaning him straight back out again. I couldn't see him just get Farky playing him in Championship. Surely not.
And the problem is, I can't see anyone coming in for him.
Not with season. He's already at Union Berlin. They've sat the manager on there. They're looking at bottom, and he's right at bottom at pecking order there. So you think to yourself, if they don't rate him, he certainly aren't going to rate him.
I agree. I totally agree. Bowen should have had that. I agree with that as well, Brother Lawrence. I agree with that as well. Good shout, Lee. That's an early sub for Moyes. Good day, Brother Titch. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well, Titch, my man. Decent performance from us, Lawrence. It is, Titch. I think West Ham have been attacking, Brother Titch.
Purple Fanage on for Alvarez.
For Alvarez.
Yes.
So he's took Alvarez off and brought Pablo Fornals on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lee.
Alvarez.
Heck yeah, Freiburg has not shown much, but I like how we have been playing. Yeah, I agree, Brother Lawrence. You've been playing really well.
Goes down.
I like how they've got men back as well when they need to West Ham.
Ooh. Get back.
Agree, Jessie. It's too late for his subs. I see a Mamamba or for Kudos sub coming. I like to see what if Bamba does come on for your brother Lawrence. I really would, because I think you've got this game. So go on. Oh, on the ball. Oh, Souček. Does well to Souček. He gets back well as well. He gets a lot of unfair stick from West Ham fans. Just as Thomas Souček.
Doesn't he? He scores a few goals for them, doesn't he, Thomas Souček as well?
Yeah, he does. He does. He's good. He's good in both boxes, defending and heading.
In West Ham, they're not a bad little team. I mean, he's got. I mean, well, they'll qualified for this quarter-final on Wednesday. I understand West Ham fans with the type of football he plays. Don't get me wrong, because it is very much a defensive football. Yeah. But I don't know why he plays like that, because they've got players in that team that are attacking minded. I'll never understand why he plays like that, Dave Morris.
The Freiburg manager is getting really angry. I'm not into that UFC neither. That UFC goes over my head.
No, not for me. Not football always true.
Leeds Angels since Coventry are part of the bus.
Possibly because they're coming away from home, Stu. So that could be and catch us on break. They could do. Most teams seem to come to Welland Road and set up like that. That's where Leeds need to be on it. They need to deal with the press. That's what we seem to be struggling with at the minute, dealing with teams that press as high.
And low blocks.
Yeah.
But the low block, though, Jess, to be fair, right, I think a lot of teams suffer trying to break down low block.
Of course. Even in Premiership, they struggle with teams that come to part the bus. Because they just put 10 players behind that ball and just look for that. That break. And it's not nice football to watch it in. But if Leeds can just win a game, every game 1-0, who's complaining? Everybody will look at the performance. But if they're getting the 3 points on the board, for me, it don't matter.
And if we get promoted, right, and we play Man City and Arsenal, and we play with low block, I won't be complaining, because I know if we go toe-to-toe with these teams, it'll be suicide. We'll end up losing 6 or 7.
That's like any team, and it's like, teams come up against Liverpool or Arsenal, Manchester City. Majority of those teams, if they're lower down, like Crystal Palace, for example, it took Liverpool up to the 76th minute to break Palace down and actually score that from a penalty. So it does work for a lot of teams, and you can understand coming to Welland Road and the atmosphere they have at Welland Road, why teams do play like that. But Leeds need to quickly get into the habit of getting used to that as well. I think a lot of
if this team gets promoted, Jess, do you think we're a lot more suited for Premier League this time around with that team what we've got now?
I'd say we'd need at least 6 players, Stu. I really do. I think we'd need a lot of reinforcements coming in, and all that rubbish that we've let out on loan to go and not be back at that club. Because if we go with them again, it's suicide. We'll be straight back down.
Same situation, it'll be exactly the same situation. And look, I'm sentimental, you know what I mean? But I'd say, look, you might do well in Championship, but can you really cut it in Premier League?
Which they've proved. I mean, me personally, I know Meslier gets a lot of stick, but I'd still stick with him at Premiership. I really would.
Yeah, I would. I think I would as well. I mean, he seems to have got his head sorted out now, doesn't he?
He's a better player, looks confident. His distribution's a lot better. He's coming for the ball. I know he gets stick, but it's like I always say, he's in net, and he's your goalkeeper. But there's also 10 players in front of him that ball's gone through before it's got to Meslier as well. Can't just keep blaming, that he should have had that, he should have had that. I think sometimes we can be very picky as Leeds fans.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And if someone goes, if it's a bad result, we look for that scapegoat, don't we? We always look for that.
Meslier, Cooper, Ayling, Bamford. It's I don't know about you, Stu, but I watch a lot of Leeds United podcasters, and a lot of it's a lot regurgitated. I mean, just get behind him at the end of the day. You're not doing him any favours by keep doing what you do. Yeah, we'd all like to see him leave, and for his own mental health, I think he should leave. But while he's at Leeds, you have to back him. He puts the shirt on, and he does what he has to do. He needs a chance.
By bringing him on.
For me, I think it's warranted when he's actually played a few games for you, more than 10 minutes, then you can go on what he's done this season.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, you look at West Ham, they lost 5-0 on Sunday. But the performance that they've given tonight, you wouldn't have thought that.
No, you wouldn't. No.
Not at all, because they've played outstanding. They've been really on it. You know, they've attacked well, they've defended well, and you think, what happened on Sunday? I didn't watch game, and I haven't seen any highlights of it, but you think with the quality that they've got, West Ham should be up in top 8 at least.
And I've mentioned this player already, but Souček is playing a patient game, if you know what I mean. He's getting back to help, and he's staying in midfield. He's helping his defenders. He knows that they've got enough going forward with Paqueta and stuff. He don't, there's enough quality going up front. He don't need to run up every attack, and he's not, and I like that. But he'll get some stick. I know Titchy's a big fan of Souček, and so is Kieran, and he's their Bamford.
Yeah.
And he could get. They'll blame him even if he don't play.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's how it goes with West Ham. Some at West Ham fan base. So we've all got it. This is, it's not just Leeds where
fan base.
It's football fan bases in general. This is why I keep saying, we're not the only ones who are bad for it, but we don't help ourselves. Maybe the last 15, if we still got the 2-goal cushion, to bring on Mbama. Thumbs up. I really like our passing tonight. Some good give and gas. Evening, Larry Solomon saying. What score did you predict, Lee, for this game? Be honest.
4-0 to West Ham.
You went 4-0 to West Ham, didn't you? You did actually say 4-0 West Ham. He only does it to wind Charlie up when he goes 4-0 opponent team. He only does it to wind Charlie up. Solomon, how's things, stranger? Bambi for Man United, laugh out loud.
Danny's coming on, Dad.
Danny Ings is coming on, yeah. And then, is that Mbama? Yeah, Mbama's coming on as well. You're getting your wish, brother Lawrence.
Who's Danny's coming
on? Paqueta. Paqueta's done well. Well played, Paqueta.
He hasn't stopped as he's due. He's worked hard tonight, to be fair.
Yeah, really hard. It's getting a good round of applause from fans as well, which is good. And for Paqueta for Mbama, that's a nice touch, isn't it, Lee?
Bowen.
And Bowen's coming off for Danny Ings. Be nice to see Ings get on goal scoring sheet, actually.
As a Liverpool old boy, I'd like to see him score tonight. Be nice.
Souček never gets any stick from me. He don't, does he? Titch, you're right, mate. He don't. You're pretty supportive of him. Freiburg, wake up a little. Even so, brother Lawrence is a West Ham fan, and he's asking opponent to wake up a bit. It must be nice though, brother Lawrence, to watch West Ham play where you're begging for opposition to start playing.
That is true.
Imagine us saying on Saturday, wake up a bit Coventry. Wow, be a lovely position to be in, wouldn't it? But I don't think it's going to be like that. And I tell you something else, Jess, as well. I don't think we're ever going to batter a team in this league.
Me neither. Everybody keeps saying it. If you watch a lot of podcasts, we're going to have one game where we're going to absolutely hammer a team, and just not saying that yet, have we? We seem to get a couple and then just really have a slack off, or we go behind, score, and still go, slack off a little bit. Well, we need to be killing it.
We haven't got that killer instinct, have we?
No, we're not clinical enough. We're really not. And I mean, Reuter's missed quite a few this season. If you look back, it's very tame-ish shots at times, but you need to just put your laces through it and whack it.
Yeah, I can't remember what game it was. He went 1-on-1 with keeper, and he literally passed it to keeper.
Yeah.
Now, if Dan James would have done that, Dan James would have been getting stick for now.
If that had been Paddy Bamford, he'd still been getting stick till next season, not season after. that are still gone on about it. I mean, certain players get that luxury of never getting any stick, and they could play as far as they want, and then some will just get stick after one game.
Yeah, I agree. We're very quick to judge, aren't we? Very quick to judge.
We are.
We don't let it go. We're like a dog with a bone. We don't let it go.
That is so true.
Here comes Freiburg.
They're making a sub. When's draw for
Great save, Fabianski.
Nice banker for.
Wow, what a save by Fabianski. Went Strawley.
Don't know.
Went straw, guys, for next for knockout stages. These lot all know.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah, good save that one. Really good save by Fabianski.
From that Chinese kid again, wasn't it?
Yeah, you called him out from the start, didn't you?
Well played. Great save. He's like a fine wine in if Fabianski, mature, like him. It's a great strike, is that? Great save.
Didn't show his age there, did he?
Nah, not at all. Great save. I wonder if he'll start in that on Wednesday for them in Cup.
I think, to be fair, I think Ariola's out injured. He's been out injured for a couple of weeks.
Why? European Joe, knockout on pass, Joe, Monday 18th of December.
To watch.
So Monday 18th of December.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, but in Switzerland.
It's been drawn in Switzerland. Jess with a European champions, West Ham. Smiley face. Agree, Titch. I predicted 3-1. We, aka Keith LUSC Nashi. Nashi, my man, how are you? I'm really fine. I'm really fine into the Northern Soul. Yeah, I've seen you, Nashi. I didn't know who you were, Soul Man. Hope you're doing well, Nashi. I need some hot wings to. I've been there already, mate. You have a good game, and you have good games and bad games. Leeds Angel says. I'm still hot lava, bro. Nice. I am laughing at United's results. Oh, you're still laughing at Man United's results? Yeah. Couldn't have got any worse for them, really, could it? Really couldn't have. But they will come good eventually, won't them, just Man United, the banter.
But I don't think with him in charge.
No.
I just think he's lost that dressing room, Stu, and it's very difficult when players won't play for you. And he did all right last season with them, you know. He didn't do bad at all. Yeah. And then you look at this season. I mean, I know they've got 13 injuries at the minute, but you can tell that they're just, the body language is there where you know that they just don't want to play for him. And it's toxic, isn't it, Stu, when it turns like that offside?
The worry I shouldn't really be worrying about Man United, but the worry I've got from Man United, right, is Eric Ten Hag come with a pretty good CV.
Yeah, Ajax, he turned him around, didn't he?
You know, what manager's going to take that job and what manager's going to do well for that team? It needs somebody who's going to be firm but fair with players.
You see Graham Potter doing that, Stu?
No, I think he's too soft.
Me too, I don't think it. No. Oh, do you
Zidane, possibly.
Yeah, because he's got that mentality, that winning mentality as well. He's played the game and he's, you know, he was a solid player, he was ruthless when he was a player. Maybe so, but could you see him coming to Man United, Stu? That's the thing, isn't it?
They'd have to meet his demands with players what he wants. I mean, apparently he's look, it's all paper talk, social media talk. But apparently he's given lists to Man United of the players he wants. And it's a list what any manager a dream to have. But can Man United spend that sort of money to get them players in?
Talking of Man United, look at that 23rd of December, West Ham, Man United. I'll be an Hammers fan for the day then. Absolutely.
If Aronson does come back and Farker works with him, can you see him doing well, going well?
No, Robbo, I can't. He's not. He's weak up top. He gets knocked over far too easily. He's not strong enough for me as a player. Body strength is one thing that you need as a football player, and he goes over far too easily for my liking. He's not quality enough for Leeds. I don't know about you, Stu.
Well, I saw him at Leeds United. I saw him at Leeds United going over when there were no one near him.
Yeah.
Honestly. I remember it distinctly, and I thought, this guy's not the one. He's not going to make it as a professional footballer. Bradford City won't take him.
No, I agree.
Just too strong of a league for him.
Yeah.
And I don't know any weak leagues out there anymore. Never, I don't know any weak leagues. Definitely not in Europe anyway. I can't see it.
Even American League strong now. You look at that. You've got Messi over there, Busquets, Luis Suarez has just gone and joined them. Stevie Gerrard were over that at one point. David Beckham's been there. There's not any league now where you say, we'll send him there. It's poor. I'd be surprised.
Imagine what Messi would think of Aronson in his side.
He'd
be booted all over dressing room.
Nah, he's not good enough. And, I know you say players sometimes deserve a second chance, but for me, no chance.
It's same with that McKennie. He wasn't really strong enough.
No, Weston McKennie, is he back at Juventus now? Him?
Yeah, I think so. He's on. Yeah, we sold him, didn't we? He's not out. He went back on loan, didn't he? We had him on loan,
didn't he? And went back to his parent club.
He put a statement out a while ago, apologising, saying that his time at Leeds. If he regret, he's sorry to all Leeds fans for letting them down and stuff. But it's not good saying that now.
Yeah, no, Look, at end of the day, no disrespect to him, or if Union Berlin had kept him, and he wouldn't be interested in coming back to Leeds. So for me, no, I don't. The only one that for me last year did a good job and they got rid of him were Rodrigo up front for Leeds. I didn't think he were bad.
Did he want to go though, Jess?
I mean, it wasn't much you sold him for, was it, as well? It wasn't a massive look. Was it £3 million or something daft?
Something like that, yeah. We're next to note for goals what he scored.
And were you top goal scorer last year as well, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, for me, I don't have any qualms with him going, because I don't think he did a bad job at Leeds, but some of them that they brought in, I just think, wow. I mean, Rutter's come good now, but last season you can't say he was good for Leeds because he wasn't.
Well, no, it was £35 million for a young kid.
Yeah.
And when we were crying out for a striker to cover for Bamford's injury, we knew that we needed a striker, but we just didn't get one.
If the 49ers would have been in charge when Leeds were in the Premiership at the time and they wouldn't have had the owners that they did have, I think Leeds would have stayed up. And they'd have bought players.
I don't know.
Premiership. Players that Jesse March brought in. For me, German League is totally different to Premiership. And the players that sometimes he brought in as well were not good enough. Or were another one bringing players in that thought maybe they'd make a quick buck on or whatever. And they aren't. They weren't good enough for Leeds. Not at all.
I don't even think Max Verber were all that, if I'm honest.
No.
And that other guy, what we call Rasmus Christiansen.
Yeah.
I don't think
he's Roma now.
Roma, but he can't get inside.
Yeah, he's not doing that. Don't worry, Stu, when end of season comes in May, if Leeds have been promoted or haven't, touch wood they have. What Leeds are going to do with the players that haven't really done anything to get them on books to think, oh, we'll sign him, we'll have him. You do worry about that.
Only thing I think we could do, and it'll go against the grain, is rip the contracts up.
Yeah.
Just rip the contracts up and just thanks. You can go with our blessing. See you later. Because you're not even going to get $3 million for Aronson. I don't think. I really don't. I don't think you're going to get
I
10
was
million.
like-
You might as well just strip the contracts up and let them go as free agents, like we did with oh gosh, Costa.
Costello, the
We
Costa,
let
yeah,
him go.
didn't you? Mm.
Yeah, we let him go as a free agent. I think that's what you're going to have to do with a lot of them. I think the only player who might hold a bit of value is Harrison.
He's doing all right at Everton, isn't he? And it's something like £20 million. I think myself, Everton will buy him in January because I think they've picked. They haven't lost in 3 now. They've picked 9 points up. So for the caliber of football team that's come up in Premiership, Everton are safe this season for me, even with that deduction.
Yeah, I think so. Well, do you know something? Everton could even with that 10-point deduction, they could finish above Chelsea
It's
season.
scary, and it's true. You think, wow. Normally, say if that had been last season when Leicester were in there, Southampton, Leeds, Everton would have gone down. But because they've given it this season, it's been a bit like a pass and go on monopoly board for Everton because the calibre of teams that have gone up are laughing Everton. And if I were Everton, I'd just take the 10 points now and leave it be. Do not appeal it because it could kill you doing that.
Well, no, that's it. I mean, they're out of relegation places now. Just get on with it. Take your punishment, take your medicine, and just accept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't punish them again. So just let it go. It's not going to affect you.
I think it'd be absolute roadkill for them to appeal that because even though they've got that point deduction, they will stay up. But if you go do that and lag it out till end of season, you could get relegated doing that.
Well, they could get another 15 on top of what they've got.
Is it worth it, Stu? You might as well just take your punishment now, accept it, and move on.
Yeah, and I'd be telling fans as well, you put them silly cards away because that doesn't help. Where they're all protesting before game starts and stuff.
Look, I understand Everton's point of view on that, Stu. You know, that when they're looking at Man City, Chelsea doing what they've done, but every dog has its days, Stu, and you know that. I know that, and it will happen with them. Don't worry about them. Just worry about you. Because
Man City's court date's 2025, so they're going to have their date in court in 2025.
We all know, as you know, we'd all love owners that can just chuck the checkbook out and say, "You bring who you want to bring in," but it's not right business sense to do that. And nowadays, it's so strict the financial fair play that you have to stick to. For me, I just think they will have their day in court. Leave it be for now. I do get where they're coming from as fans, because if that were my club, I'd feel the same injustice, like we would if it were at Leeds. I would at Liverpool, you know, but they will have their day. Don't worry about them. Just concentrate now on picking some points up and staying where you are, because they'll finish it top half. He's done all right for them, Sean Dyche.
Yeah, I must admit, I'll be honest with you, though. I was feeling worse for him with Sean Dyche, but look, he's proved me wrong. Definitely proved me wrong. They've got some good results against some good teams and all. Newcastle being one of the latest.
He's done all right for him.
Brother says, for the love of God, who gave Ainsley's kit back? Lee and me have to meet for a snooker pool and let me know, Stu in Bradford. That would be great. I don't want them to wake up. I believe they did wake up in the 60th minute. Great save from Fabianski. Well, Chich, are you ahead of us by about 15 seconds? To be fair, now that you look at, now that you look at it, I forgot about Aronson being a proper KYT. Go for it, James Ward-Prowse, and agree, Stu. Up to date with chat as well, guys. Great goal by Kudos, that first goal, though.
Yeah.
Like he says, that celebration when he just sits upside the thing, I think that's brilliant. Connie's coming on for Kudos, Lee.
Probably my man at match. He's worked very hard tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Kudos has been brilliant.
Just just to flick that down. Great goal. Cornet. I mean, he hadn't had a fair run in West Ham squad, and he come from Burnley, didn't he, Cornet, when they got relegated? Didn't see much of him.
He had a long injury when he come to West Ham. He had a really long injury. A bit like he did when he was at Burnley. But he looks back to being fit fitness and that wise now. He's been available for a few games. So let's see what he can do. I mean, West Ham fans will tell you that every time I've seen him play, he's always offside. He's always caught offside. He's that quick. He don't need to go that. He don't need to go that early. Just keen to impress.
Mm-hmm. How much did they pay for him?
15 million or something.
Wow.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot.
Do you think he'll make any changes for Saturday, Stu? Farke?
No, but I want him to. I want him to give Ampadu a rest. I'd even swap just for one game. I'd swap Perot and Rutt around. I would. Yeah. I'd just swap the positions around just for that one game. I'd possibly start Bamford. Just change it up a little bit. But he won't, will he? He won't. He's so used to. He's so. I don't know.
It's mental with that starting 11. That it's more or less Dan James, and I think for me, I'd like to see Willian Anto come in and Dan James dropped because I thought he did all right when he came on. He run at players and he got past players. I won't mind Willie coming on, starting on Saturday, and that's what you could need.
And I also think Jess as well because he sees Gray in his first team. He has to squeeze him in somewhere. We all know he's not a right back, but he has to squeeze him in that position just to get him up pitch.
For me, I'd like to see him put back where he belongs in midfield for me, and put Jed Spence at right back. I mean, is Shaq's going to be back for Saturday? Because I won't mind seeing him at left back.
Yeah, he does all right to Shaq's to me. I mean, I know he's had one. He had a poor game against Hull, I think it was. But that's big. But 9 times out of 10, when we've required his service, he's put in a good shift.
Wherever you put him, he plays all right.
Yeah, I think so.
He plays all over, and he still gives a shift us Shaq. So I won't mind seeing him at left back, Spence at right back, bring Archie Gray into midfield, because at times he is caught as a right back.
Yeah, I agree. And he was caught out by
Jack Clark.
Jack Clark. Caught him out.
And then as soon as he got that yellow card, he had to watch himself. And don't get me wrong, he did well to stay on. But I think, you're playing, just change it up a little bit, mix it. You've got a squad there for a reason.
And this is the time when you're allowed to make changes where the fan base will understand we've having so many games in so many days.
I agree.
I don't. If it's frightened that fans are going to get on his back, I don't think they will. If they see changes, I think they'll be relieved that they're seeing something new.
Yeah, I think if you spoke to majority of Leeds fans, they'd say we'd like to see some changes on Saturday.
Yeah, I would. And if he's going to make subs, make them on at least the 65th minute, no later than 70th. I mean, even 20 minutes isn't really enough because it takes it takes a player about 10 minutes to get to match speed in a game.
You've got
you're only left with 10 minutes then and you can't do all.
Exactly. Some people are a bit too quick to criticise players coming off the bench, but you think, well, what can you do in 10 minutes? It's like alternate.
Well done, West Ham. 2-0 finished. Great game. Yeah, but I agree, Jess. I do. I think we need to see some sort of changes.
I agree. Well played, West Ham. 2-0. At least West Ham have qualified and they don't have to worry about that qualifier come February. They've got that bit of a luxury like Liverpool. Don't have to worry about it.
Alvarez will be my man of the match for Brother Lawrence. I thought Alvarez did well as well. But kudos were brilliant. Kudos were fantastic. Piquet were good. Yeah. Bowen were good. They all had a good game.
Every one of them played.
They all had a good game. Gray Lawrence, we paid. Oh, we paid 17.5 million for Corney. It's not a bad price, is it?
It ain't if he's playing, Stu.
See, this is another thing as well. What infuriates me with this Premier League, you've got to challenge, you've got to be buying players that's 50 and 60 million. I don't know how these new teams who get promoted can compete with that.
You can't, can you? You know, you look at Sheffield United, look at Luton Town, for example. They can't compete.
Yeah.
They haven't been on free transfers like some of the players have got. Ross Barkley, you know, he hasn't played for a good few seasons, and there haven't been players in like that have got Premiership experience, but are costing them not because they can't keep up with players. Liverpool can't keep up with Man City. You know, Man United throw the money out. They've spent quite a lot of money. Man City have. And you feel for these small clubs coming up. There should be a cap on it.
Yeah.
But you know, like rugby, where there's that salary cap where they can only have. So I think it needs to be like that, so it's level for everybody. Because if you look at like Scottish football, it's always Celtic or Rangers. There's never anybody else, and it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? A bit tedious. Same team winning it all the time.
Well, at the moment, let's be honest, it's a three-horse race at Premier League. It's supposed to be the best league in the world.
Mm-hmm.
If it were best league in the world, there'd be more than a three-horse race going for title.
Everybody wants competition, Stu, not to be just steamrolling it every season and winning it. Yeah, if you're a Man City fan, it's brilliant. But when you support a different team in that league, it isn't.
I totally agree with you, Jess. Finally got one right, but unfortunately it's not the Premier League show. Brother Titch does a Premier League prediction show after week's fixtures, and we all give us like score predictions for games, and then he goes back to them to see who got what score. Really good. Exactly, does not count. West Ham are massive champions of Europe. Decent win and much needed. Agreed, Titch. Have to run, mate. Thanks. You're welcome, brother Lawrence. Great chat, guys. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Leeds Angels. Laters, Lawrence, and Titch says, laters, everyone. I'll call you tomorrow, Stuart. No worries at all, brother Titch. No worries at all, mate. Right, well, look, guys, I think we'll end it there. Jess, thank you very much for how do you think your debut went?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, mate. Really enjoyed it. Anytime you do anything, just give us a shout, mate. I don't mind jumping on.
Oh, well.
Love you and your league. Nice people.
Yeah, we've got the one thing we're proud of is we've built up a decent fan community where there's never any trouble. Never. There might be disagreements, but never any trouble. Never, and that's how it should be.
Yeah, of course it should.
Great seeing. Cheers, Pip Robbo. Right, well, thank you everyone for watching this edition of Table Team. There's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me.
Oh my God, mate.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.